Welcome to the Don't Wait podcast. I'm Vera Knight, and this one's for anyone standing in the rubble of their old life wondering, what the hell just happened? Right? The reckoning season, that's what I call it. That's the sacred in-between space when the stories we've been telling can't hold. The masks, they're just not fitting right anymore. And your body is finally saying, hello, we've had enough, or I've had enough. So I was the type that was holding on to my life as I knew it with both hands because I was petrified that if I let go, I would lose myself. But what happened was eventually I couldn't hold it anymore and I actually blew up. And it turns out that when you blow up like that, it takes time for the dust to settle because what you exploded through was what I know to be, for myself at least, decades of self-estrangement. And I know it's crazy when you're in it. And you might not have ever heard the term self-estrangement before, because that was a new term for me too. In fact, I might have even coined it. So how do we self-estrange in all the ways, right? We'll talk about that on another episode. What I want to talk about is it was definitely a WTF moment. But here's the thing. It's not really panic, like you're not afraid of it. But I didn't have words to describe what I was experiencing when I was going through it. I just knew that this was different. And I tried to explain it to the people who were concerned for me. But honestly, there was no explanation that I could offer that would satisfy anybody or even myself because, I wasn't sure at that moment what this was. I just had this weird trust that this was the right way for me to go. And the thing is that I had denied that trust thousands of times before, but this was different. It's like what I was experiencing wasn't really a breakdown. It was more of a breakthrough of this truth that was in me all along. It was like the moment that my body exploded and my mind finally came through and connected, right? The mind finds its way to the body. So I know that sounds, that might be new for you. You might, never thought of it like that. But what I want to say is that reckoning isn't a drama, right? Think of it like the body revolting against self-betrayal, right? All that it had been holding on to, and the mind giving in and the soul stepping in and saying, there's a new way to do this. It's that moment when your system starts choosing to feel truth over performance. And even though it doesn't make sense in the beginning, at least it didn't for me, you stop looking for life to be normal and start inviting in this remembering of what it is that truly makes you happy, what it is that you're here to do. It's remembering past the conditioning and the programming of the mind that says this is the way life has to be, to this deeper connection with self and trust and wisdom and intuition and truth. Not to mention forgiveness and compassion and love, right? It just opens you up to all the things, and all the things are the things that when we're in the flow with them, we are living life differently. There's no fear grounding us to these stories. There's just flow in this river, right? The river that we are just forging as we go. It's a remembering, right? It's a remembering, it's integration. And what is integration anyway when you hear about that? Well, it's this that I'm talking about. It's the mind, body, and spirit coming together. It's the whole human being. It's present, you're grounded, you're connected. And listen, we could make it all somber and reverent and oh my God, or we could be joyful and expansive and make it fun because really this work is fun. We just have to get to that place where we surrender, step through the veil, explode, just have an awakening, however it happens for you. But whenever it happens, however it happens, that's the beginning, right? That's the version of you that's ready to get curious and to learn to create the process for you to live by. Because each one of our processes is different. The tools are all available to us, but the process is different because the process is in flow. When we're in the river and all the tools are available, we're just flowing down, and what we need, we're able to just have come into our boat and take care of us in that moment, whether it's compassion, love, understanding, creation, challenge, whatever it is, right? So I know that's a lot. So I just want you to take a moment. Just let this land. Don't try and think about it. It'll come back to you, I promise. When you're driving your car, when you're taking your shower, when you're falling asleep. So good. It's so good, I promise you. And we've only just begun, right? So if this conversation stirred something in you, amazing, because that's where healing begins. I'm Vera Knight. This is the Don't Wait podcast. Until next week, peace out, my friends. Enjoy the flow.